The Rolling Stones at the top of the singles chart with Get Off My Cloud. November 6, 1979. The release of Willie Nelson's 25th studio album, his first Christmas album.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Pretty Paper.
Pretty paper. Pretty.
Sponsored by Progressive. We make the claims process easy, so you can get back on the road in no time. It's why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive. See for yourself at progressive.com.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in. It's Rutherford Issues from News Radio, WGNS on a finally Thursday. Feels like Friday for many reasons. Man, it has been a weird week. Got anticipation of storms tomorrow and moving up high school football games, except for the one that we're doing. Yeah, it's just been a roller coaster ride with all that. The start of Middle Tennessee basketball. Welcome to November, huh? But certainly glad that you are here with us today, here on WGNS, and maybe watching there on Big G TV. Today, we are brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric. And, you know, as Thanksgiving approaches, MTE is grateful for you, its valued members. May your holiday be filled with warmth, happiness, and the glow of togetherness. Happy Thanksgiving from your friends at Middle Tennessee Electric. We could have some electric storms tomorrow. We're going to talk about it coming up here in just a matter of mere minutes. So hang in with us for that conversation. Going to have a little extended look at the forecast here today. Our good neighbor of the day is Chris Harris. Chris Harris is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor. Someone nominated Chris for all he does to promote middle and high school athletics in the county. Chris Harris, the recipient of flowers from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts on South Academy and WGNS Radio. So congratulations to Chris. Enjoy the flowers, Chris, from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers. And thanks for all you do. Today's Good Neighbor recognition brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and honoring everyday folks who go above and beyond for others. How do you send in a Good Neighbor nomination? Well, glad you asked. It's simple. Text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. Those are the two easy ways to get them to get those to us. Again, text neighbor to 615-893-1450, wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. Both of those ways are the easiest to ensure that we have that special person recognized just for you. That's right. And just for you, but honoring them, right? That's what it's all about. So congratulations today to Chris. Birthday Club. That's something we do each weekday morning. And on Fridays, we'll do the Saturday birthdays. On Sunday, we'll pull in the Monday birthdays. Speaking of Sunday, Dr. Krause, who was just on with the round table, has a big birthday coming up on Sunday. So wish him a happy birthday. But today, it's Keita Mintlow, who is the Birthday Club winner. So, Keita, hope you have a wonderful birthday. And enjoy that banana pudding from Slick Pig. 1920 East Main, as you celebrate your birthday, Keita, today, you're going to do it in style. That's right, with some banana pudding. Stop on by Slick Pig, 1920 East Main to get that free banana pudding. While you're there, you might pick up some wings or ribs or stay there, dine in. Wednesdays, they've got the fish fry on Wednesday night, so maybe something you can partake in, right? So birthday club, don't forget to let us know each weekday morning. Before about 7:30, who's having a birthday, you can call or text those in. Text is so much easier just because we have the spelling. We've got a phone number to call. But if you leave us a message, we'll take care of it from there on the old answering machine box. Is that even going to be a thing? What are we going to call it? You're going to send your voice messages probably. Well, that already happens. What am I talking about? Anyway. It's about 14 minutes after 10 this morning.
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
Going to send you outside on Big G TV where we're showing a temperature of 58 degrees here at our downtown studios, but it's 63 at the Murfreesboro Airport, so let's go with that. And 63 at the Smyrna Airport as well. Going to warm up today and tomorrow, and we've got some really cold weather coming next week. I mean, really cold. How cold? Well, we'll find out. And we've also got a chance of storms tomorrow, too, so let's jump into it.
Well, Brian, it looks like we'll see sunny skies here this afternoon with a high in the low 70s. Southeast winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low near 52. By Friday, a chance for showers and thunderstorms, cloudy, high of 72 degrees. And Saturday, a slight chance for rain showers late, cloudy, high of 73. Sunday, partial sunshine, high of 51. Then by Monday, mostly sunny skies, a high around 43 degrees. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
You heard that right. Woo, man. And Sunday night, we've got, maybe a chance of a shower or two, and it's going to be like 26. So a hard freeze Sunday night and 22 Monday night. So that means that we're going to have a freeze, first of all, and any moisture could turn into a flurry or two, but it's not going to be much. Tomorrow is the day that we're really kind of looking at here. And on Big G TV, you can see that Rutherford County and much of Middle Tennessee, really from just west of Dixon to just east of Rutherford County, in a slight risk or a level 2 out of 5 for severe weather. Tornado risk all across Middle Tennessee, very low. It's around, it's not zero, but it's not high. Okay, the wind threat do have some threat for wind, but in fact, the reason we're in a slight risk is because of a little bit of a greater risk of some hail here in our area. So storms could have damaging winds, some hail, and maybe a small, brief spin-up tornado, but we're not as concerned about that situation. Haven't had a chance to look at our short-term model this morning since it has gotten into the time frame of the storms, so we'll load that up and take a look at it. Our short-term model, or the HRRR, lets us take a look at what's going on here in terms of the weather tomorrow. So it looks like we're all good through the early morning hours and may have some showers scattered about tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Yep, scattered showers, maybe even a rumble or two of thunder. There's noon, same thing. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, but here comes that line at 4 o'clock, and it kind of develops right over us here. So 4 o'clock, rain, storms, and 5 o'clock, same thing. 6 o'clock, beginning to push through the southern end of Rutherford County. By 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, looks like we're drying out, and that line of storms progresses on to the east. So this is going to be an afternoon threat for us here. So again, there's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Yep. So it's right during our drive time as we head to Lebanon tomorrow night. So hopefully maybe things will scoot on out and it'll leave us with wet field but dry conditions in terms of the rain. No storms, hopefully, there for the game time tomorrow. Well, that's a look at your forecast here from Rutherford Weather. We'll keep you updated tomorrow, since I'm going to be out and about. hopefully the storms will remain below severe limits, but we will have the radar running on the Rutherford Weather Channel. So you'll want to try to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We'll keep things going there on the Rutherford Weather Channel. Plus, it's got, we display watches, warnings, things of that nature. So check it out, RutherfordWX.com. That's the website where we've got links to your favorite social platforms. Ruco Weather on YouTube, great place to check out. At Ruco Weather, RUCO Weather, Facebook, X as well. Rutherford Weather, keeping you updated on the latest Rutherford County weather situation.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
Equity markets on the lower side in early trading today, with consumer and technology stocks leading the downside. Right now, the Dow is off 368 points as stocks drop. AI stocks resume their decline, and the NASDAQ is down, about 1.5 right now. Down 376 points at 23,123. The Dow is off 368 at 4692, or 46,899 now. The S&P is down 67 at 6729.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
Our Big G TV coverage is brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, making health easier and faster. Find a doctor to check your records. MMC offers everything that you need, all in one place, making healthcare easier. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. World News is coming up for you next on WGNS. This update brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
CBS Radio News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. There's news about a powerful force in Democratic politics, a woman who made history in Washington and was a lightning rod for Republican critics. Here's CBS's Allison Keyes.
It will soon be the end of an era for former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, announcing in a video that she's retiring from Congress after her term ends in 2027.
I want you, my fellow San Franciscans, to be the first to know. I will not be seeking re-election to Congress.
Pelosi is 85 now, but has been a force of nature in the Democratic Party for decades. She was the first woman to serve as Speaker of the House.
An FAA order has airlines planning for a 10% cut in flights to come tomorrow if there's no end to the government shutdown. CBS News New York reporter Elijah Westbrook.
The airlines are scrambling now to make plans for Friday when these cancellations take effect. Sources say we could see anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 flights impacted a day, affecting the nation's 40 busiest airports.
A federal judge in Texas has dismissed a criminal case against Boeing over two deadly crashes of its 737 MAX jetliner overseas. At the request of the Justice Department, some families of victims of the crashes condemned the move. The NFL's Dallas Cowboys say second-year defensive end Marshawn Kneeland has died. CBS's Michael Wallace.
The team says the 24-year-old died overnight, but did not say how. Kneeland was Dallas's second-round draft pick out of Western Michigan in 2024. Monday night against the Arizona Cardinals, he recovered a blocked punt in the end zone.
Kneeland, the touchdown!
He had recorded 15 tackles and a sack this season. The Cowboys say their thoughts and prayers are with Kneeland's girlfriend and family.
Overseas, CBS's Vicky Barker in London reports there's a call for a crackdown on a big Chinese retailer.
France has called on the European Union to take action against Shein, saying the online giant is breaching EU regulations by listing childlike sex dolls and illegal weapons on its marketplace. France has already banned Shein over the illicit products. Shein says it's now barred all sex dolls from its platform. For its part, Germany's accused Shein of selling substandard and even unsafe toys and jewelry containing toxic metals.
Well, back here at home, correspondent Jolene Kent tells us unionized workers at Starbucks are preparing to strike.
Baristas say they're ready to walk off the job on November 13th. And that date, no coincidence. It's Starbucks' annual Red Cup Day, one of the biggest sales events of the year, when those free reusable red cups are given away. Now, union leaders are calling this the Red Cup Rebellion.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 350 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Ma, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotions. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotions, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. That's why they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $25 a month. And if you're a business owner, you could really save a fortune. Dial pound 250, say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
Here's Marcia Saulfeld with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
Friday nights are all about football, teamwork, strategy, and moving the ball forward. And when it comes to your mortgage, I bring that same game plan to help you win. Whether it's buying your first home, upgrading, or even refinancing to save big. From first downs to first homes and from refinancing to new beginnings, I'll work with you every step of the way. Call me, Marcia Saulfeld at First Mortgage, and let's open the door to your future.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Hold on to your lids and labels, folks. It's the Recycled Minute. Rocky the Raccoon's got another tip that will make your trash habits unbelitterable.
Rocky's going metal today.
Here's Rocky.
Talking aluminum cans today. Aluminum cans are recycling royalty, folks. They can be back on the store shelves in as little as 60 days. Crush them to save space, and don't forget soup and veggie cans too. Good old vegetables. I'm Rocky the Raccoon for RecycleRightTN.com, and I'm out of here.
And that's today's Recycled Minute.
See ya.
Find the closest place to recycle near you by going to RecycleRightTN.com.
Here's another good recycling song.
Let's go to RecycleRightTN.com. Yeah, RecycleRightTN.com. Learn what goes in and what stays gone. Keep it clean and carry on and recycle right. Too. Plastic, paper, cardboard too. Sort 'em right, it's up to you. Glass in the bin, no food.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 860-25.
Semifinalist for the Tennessee Titans Mr. Football Awards for high school athletics has been announced today. They're going to announce, of course, the winners on December the 9th. The 5 semifinalists are announced in the release here, the kicker of the year as well. And the kicker of the year is regardless of classification, and they do this for the classifications. And we have 2 local classifications that have some semifinalists. So congratulations to, wish I had a drum roll here, in Class 6A, semifinalist Craig Tutt, Oakland High School, and Joel Wyatt, Oakland High School. So both Craig Tutt and Joel Wyatt are semifinalists for Mr. Football in Class 6A. And in Division II Class Single A, our congratulations to Sean Burkhofer of Providence Christian Academy, Mr. Football semifinalist Sean Burkhofer from PCA. And those are your local Rutherford County semifinalist for Mr. Football. So there you go. Just brand new news right there. So tonight, with the threat of storms tomorrow, many local games moved up, okay? And so MTCS is still going to play Chattanooga Grace tomorrow. They have a school-wide event today that prevents them from moving their game up. So I do know that. Riverdale is going to play at Lebanon tomorrow night. So that game will be on WGNS and audio on Big G TV. All the other games have moved to tonight. Not sure why Lebanon didn't want to try to do that. Well, I do think I know. But, hoping for any advantage maybe against the Warriors. But we'll be there tomorrow night for that game. And due to some press box limitations and the time frame just wasn't enough time to try to sneak in another game or make some type of change. So we're going to stick with what we've got planned for tomorrow. Oakland will play Cookeville tonight at home. Smyrna travels to Green Hill tonight. It's Blackman hosting Gallatin tonight, and Eagleville travels to McEwen tonight. So we'll be updating the scoreboard at wgnsradio.com/scoreboard throughout the evening. All right? So that is the high school schedule. We've got a link to the football playoff games and the brackets all at wgnssports.com. That's wgnssports.com. Coming up today, 3:30 this afternoon, that's when Joe Fisher will take over the airwaves as we bring you Middle Tennessee women's basketball at St. Louis, 3:30 airtime here on WGNS. And that will take the place of all sports talk this afternoon, and there will be no primetime sports for you either today. So just wanted to make sure you knew that. Tomorrow night, we'll begin with our pregame show around 6:30, Riverdale football at Lebanon. It'll be on WGNS and audio on Big G TV as well, audio only there. So 6:30 pregame, no Friday Night Thunder pregame or postgame tomorrow. All of their games in the area, with the exception of like two, which are all the MTCS and Riverdale games, for us, are outside of their area, or I should say, are being played tonight. So they're going to do the Thunder program this evening, the scoreboard. So we won't have that for you tomorrow night. We've got football for you Saturday morning, football conversation at 9 o'clock with the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner. It's followed at 12:30 by MTSU, Florida International, and then that evening, 6 o'clock, basketball, men's basketball versus Webster. So we've got at least 12 hours of local programming for you on Saturday to keep you informed on what's happening in local sports right here in Rutherford County.
Access Tennessee Sports. I'm Josh Copley. The Memphis Grizzlies would fall to the Houston Rockets 124-109. The Rockets have been heating up whilst the Grizzlies have hit a cold spell, now losing 4 in a row. Memphis's offense struggled, shooting a brutal 38% from the field, and Houston would control the momentum from the moment the game tipped off. The Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders would start their college basketball season off right, dominating Milligan 100-51. The Blue Raiders would be led by Kamari Lands, who scored a game-high 21 points. MTSU took the lead at 18 minutes and 37 seconds in the first half and never played from behind for the remainder of the game. Tennessee baseball snagged another recruit from the 2027 class. Gavin French, a two-way star from Heritage High School, is a right-hander who plays middle infield while also pitching on the mound. He's 6'3", 175 pounds. French is Josh Elander's second commitment since he was hired on as head coach. I'm Josh Copley with Access Tennessee Sports.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
FM 1019. FM 100.5, WGNSradio.com. The Good Neighbor Network.
This is Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Auctions are such a fun and easy way to buy real estate. We've got lots coming up. Don't miss out on this one.
Attention builders and investors, 2 properties selling together just about a mile and a half from Murfreesboro city limits. A charming 3-bedroom brick home on about an acre, plus an extra acre building lot with a 3-bedroom soil site. See you Saturday, November 8th at noon. More details at maplesrealtyandauction.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
Sold Maples Realty and Auction.
Discover hidden treasures at the Garden Patch Thrift Shop on Spring Street in Murfreesboro. Whether you're searching for stylish clothing, sturdy furniture, or even large appliances, we've got them all at prices that you'll love. But here's the best part. 100% of your purchase supports Greenhouse Ministries, serving over 70 families a day. Your shopping dollars go straight back into the community, making a real impact. Shop smart and give back at the Garden Patch Thrift Shop on Spring Street in Murfreesboro.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
We're back on Rutherford Issues, and we're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You can get into the holiday spirit in downtown Murfreesboro at the annual tree lighting, powered by MTE, Friday, December the 5th, starting at 6 p.m. Caroling, visit with Santa, the magic of the tree lighting, all to celebrate Christmas in downtown Murfreesboro, December 5th. And it kind of shocks the system a little bit to be talking about that, but here we are. Read to Succeed's Jolene Rednati joins us, and I mean, that's a new read for us this morning, but it's a little jarring.
It is. Well, and we're always there. I'm on the committee.
Oh, yeah.
And Read to Succeed, we read to the families Christmas stories while they're in line to see Santa afterwards. And we make sure that kiddos that see Santa may take home some books.
Nice.
So, got to throw literacy wherever we can in our community.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of look at kids and reading a little differently now that I'm a new grandpa. And, signing up for, to get the books delivered at home, in the mail and all that, that's all fun and exciting. And, I think we're doing a much better job of making it exciting to read and fun for kids at a very early age, which is cool.
It's important. I mean, it should start in vitro, really, because it's building a vocabulary. It's that bonding. It's so many things. People just don't realize it. They're just like, it's just a book. But no, it's so many more. So much more.
Yeah. Read to Succeed has been going how long now?
Since 2003. So,
oh, wow.
So we're at the 23rd or 22nd year mark, close to being the 23rd. And, we've had to move with the times. Things are different. We're in a digital world now, and but we're still working on getting those books out to kiddos because touching, feeling, it's important. But no matter what, just reading, however they can get, the written word, that's what's important. But
like for infants, I go back to, there are books in the diaper bag, so we pull those out and read through them, and it's the turning of, these aren't pages, it's like a fabric book, but it's got like pictures, and the rabbit ears are like 3D and that kind of stuff, and it just is exciting, but it's the process of turning pages and looking at different things. I mean, it's really cool to see how that works as we grow up through that, just to get a book in their hands of some type.
It helps with dexterity. It helps, yes. So the books should be around them at all times, in the home, in the car, like when they're older and you're driving, because if you're in Murfreesboro, you're in a car for a long time just to get from point A to point B, or in Rutherford County. So have books in the car, and as much as you can, books on tape, whatever. On a road trip, I love having the movie screen, because my kids are 18 months apart. They're both grown, but that movie thing was like, spot on and helped. And we did stuff. So now books on tape, we did that the last part of as they were older, and they loved it. Like they got to choose the book. We listened to it. Sometimes I read while we were driving. But
this forest is full of surprises. Ever thought about using stealth?
Is that
jump
you?
on them?
I can't read while driving either, or being a passenger. Yeah.
Well, we're from Chicago, so how my husband drives anyway. So it's always a challenge.
So you're talking about a little whiplash going in and out of the lanes there. So you have been going strong since 2003 here in Rutherford County, and there have been many iterations of growth for Read to Succeed, and one that we're excited about for you, because I think the last time we had the chance to talk, you were in the process of looking for some place to call home, and now you found one.
Oh, yes. We have a beautiful new space. Thanks for the Dr. Trey Duke and Murfreesboro City Schools and the Murfreesboro City Schools Board, allowing us to partner with them and move into their new building. We are renting from them at their transportation and maintenance building off of Ridgely Road. So we went from a good space. Murfreesboro Housing Authority were great partners and landlords, but 1,400 square foot. We were walking over bins and boxes of books everywhere. Now we're at 3,900 square foot. We have a warehouse. Our books are laid out nicely. We can find everything and make sure we get the proper book to the proper event that we're going to. So if it's like the community baby shower, we can get to those board books and all those things instead of going through bins and everything. So it's perfect, because I think I told you we're about to have a new addition to our programming. We are close to getting a book bus. We have almost all of the funding. The book bus will be ready to go, and we'll head out to the areas that are book deserts and make sure that folks have books in their home. I love our library system. I love Imagination Station or library, but people move if they don't do the change of address, and if you don't have transportation, how do you get that book back to the library? How do you? So we're giving them books to have for their home library, and we're wanting to make sure that they have access to what they want to have, and it's not just sent to them and chosen for them. They have the opportunity, I want that book, and they take it home.
So how soon do you think? I mean, I know you're close, but sometime next year, obviously, maybe?
Yes. I'm hoping before the end of May.
Nice. Okay. And so it'll be on the streets near you, huh?
Yes.
Delivering books to keep, and that is a big thing that I know has been a dream, I think, for a while, hasn't it?
It is. I've been with Read to Succeed. I'm going to start my 8th year.
Really?
Yes, in November. So I won't be around forever, because this gray hair tells you I'm getting there. No. But I want to be the help be the catalyst to get it going to where we expand. Other communities are reaching out to us about what we do for our adults, and they want to model that. And other school districts, Wilson County, Wilson Special School District, they happen to be at one of our family literacy nights, and they're like, we want this. So we need to grow and expand beyond Rutherford County.
You think there's an opportunity for that, huh?
I'm working toward it.
Nice.
And our staff is amazing, the volunteers and all of our community partners. So it's a need, and that's my goal. So how do I get there, though?
Yeah, well, it takes funding, obviously. Mm-hmm. And, if you have people coming to you saying this is something that we want, I think that it gives you a lot of, confidence in knowing we're on the right track with things. And you mentioned the adult literacy programs. Those are so important. There are so many things that you do, but grants and support by the community are ways that you receive funds to do things like you're doing. And one of the your signature event.
It's our only fundraiser.
The only one that's coming up, right? It's
yes.
The Celebrity Bee.
Yes, our Celebrity Spelling Bee is November 7th. This is our 19th annual, Brian.
Goodness.
Yes. And you've been there because you were a speller. So 19th annual Celebrity Spelling Bee. It is Friday, November 7th. We are at the View at Fountains. Doors open at 5:30. Have some cocktail time, some fellowship. Program starts at 6:30. Wonderful dinner. We're partnering with another nonprofit to bring light to their programming, and what they're doing is it's called the Sweet Addiction. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they make great food, and so they are our caterer of the night.
Very nice.
Helping folks that have been through addiction, abuse. These ladies work hard. It gives them a purpose. They learn how to run a business, how to plan for an event, and it gives them the foundation they need to move further. And then partnership is if any of their folks are struggling with literacy, here we are.
Nice.
But they're our caterer for the night, as well as Simply Pure Sweets, our lovely friends at Simply Pure Sweets. They're doing the desserts. Sanders Coffee, Sanders Brother Coffee will be provided. And our friend Jonathan Harmon, Cedar Glades Brew, is going to be there with some beverages. And then Julie O'Donnell is our beverage master of the night, our mixologist, whatever you want to call her. So we're going to have great food, drink, talk, and let folks know, especially if they're new to our area, if they're guests of the spellers or what have you, what we do and why we do it and how we're laying that foundation for education and growth and prosperity through literacy.
Yeah.
And then
I think it's really cool that you've got so many local folks helping with all of, from Jonathan to, Sweet Addiction. I mean, that's a really cool thing. I haven't heard many others doing that kind of thing, so that's neat.
So we need to partner with other nonprofits. And folks may not know this. We all collaborate and partner together. We support each other because our main goal is to help the folks in our community. Mm-hmm. Like from Habitat to, Boys and Girls Club to United Way. We all work together because we want to make a difference for our community. So we're excited for that. And then Brian, how we do this is it is a fun night, but the whole night is about literacy. So why not throw in an old-fashioned spelling bee in the mix and ask people when it's time for me to get spellers and they see me coming and
they run.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, they think I'm a stalker. But we have some 10 amazing people in our community that are being brave and standing in front of about 240 people and spelling. I couldn't do it. It's bad enough to have to get up and talk about our programming, which I'm passionate about. So
sure.
But
you sure don't mind going out and wrangling them in, though.
No, I don't. I mean, I've stalked them at their mailboxes even. So, yeah.
Well, that's going to be fun. So it's next Friday.
Next Friday.
The 7th. So are there tickets still available, or how does that work?
Still available. www.readtosucceed.org. Hit the event button, go down to Celebrity Bee, and there's tables available to purchase, tickets. We have a goal of 70,000. I know things are crazy right now for folks, but I also have heard from other nonprofits that they're making their goals. So my hope and prayer is that we make our goal because that helps sustain us. It helps us continue our programming and add that additional book bus. So that funding, that's what it goes for. We're buying books to put in the hearts, hands, and minds of the adults and children in our community. And we couldn't do it without all the volunteers, the amazing staff board members, but the 10 celebrity spellers. Do I have time to give a shout out? Caitlin Buenavides, she's with Rutherford County Schools. Kara Carpenter is with our Chamber of Commerce. Ashley Carter's with Redstone Federal Credit Union. Dr. Jeremy Lewis is the Murfreesboro City Schools representative. Eric Murray is our Motlow representative and First Baptist. Tim Tips is Wilson Bank. Jen Tooley is with Compass Realty. Katie Turner's with the Rutherford County Library System. Shannon Wheeler with Shannon Wheeler Mortgage. And then Robert White with Middle Tennessee Electric. So these folks are being brave and helping raise money. All of these spellers have a goal to raise $1,000. So if I mention a name that anyone knows and wants to help support them, if you just go to our website, you can click on their name and you can donate toward them and help them raise their goal.
Yeah. Tim Tips, by the way, Lisa Trail, Murfreesboro City Schools. Okay, so.
And she got second years ago.
I know, the pressure.
So that pressure is on. Yeah. But also the pressure is we always have a Murfreesboro City Schools and a Rutherford County Schools representative. Rutherford County has never won.
Really?
Murfreesboro City has won 3 times. This may be the 4th, you never know. Redstone has won twice, and other than that, there's not been any repeats. So, so it'll be interesting. Caitlin Buenavides with Rutherford County Schools, she's over the libraries. She was a former librarian educator. I think it's going to be a good competition.
Yeah, my goal was not to be the first out. And once I made that goal, I thought, that was the pressure was off at that point, so.
Well, it is. But it's fun. And we want folks to have fun. It's a fun night of literacy. It's a night to meet other folks. We have great auction items. The Alley on Main is giving you a party at your house for 10 people.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's appetizers and the main meal and dessert and cocktails or what have you. A fun night. And the food truck comes to your house. We have a 2-night stay in Sevierville, Gatlinburg area. We have Titans tickets against the Jaguars, leather for literacy. Let's see, there's so many Invicta watches. So we have great auction items as well. And Christmas coming up,
Sure.
So
is it a live auction there, or is it
we're going to have
auction?
some silent pieces and 4 or 5 live. One of my favorite that we're doing this year is called the Book and Bottle Pull. So it's a bag sealed, and you're going to get a brand new book, thanks to our friends at Ingram Publishing that got us these books, one of my board members. And you may have wine or a bourbon or what have you. You don't know what you're going to get. It's a blind pull. But
nice.
It's book and bottle.
How about that? All this fun going on next week on Friday, and some space available so you can come participate. And, if now that you know maybe a bit more about Read to Succeed, and obviously their website has a lot of information, come out and support Read to Succeed, your only fundraiser of the year, and it's always a big night. So information on the website, that's probably the best way to get it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we will send folks to the website from the podcast. I'll put a link to it there. So I'm excited to hear what 2026 is going to bring for Read to Succeed, and we'll have to get photos of that new book bus and maybe go out on your first trip and do some video of kids getting books and stuff. How about that?
That would be fun. I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep. All I'd have to say is thank you to WGNS for all the support, and happy reading.
That's a great message. Jolene, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Brian.
Jolene Rednati joining us with Read to Succeed, readtosucceed.org. Online, find out a lot about what they're doing with Read to Succeed if you want to dive in more after our conversation today. And check them out. Don't forget, Celebrity Bee next Friday. Be there. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time.
Jennings and Ears.
Subscribe to Big G TV. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.